Hey, good morning, family. It's gonna be a beautiful day. Excuse me. Got my floss here. You gotta floss. Dental hygiene is important. You gotta clean your tongue. You gotta clean your gums. Yeah. You gotta brush those teeth, but not too hard. I was told about a dentist. Yeah, that my teeth showed trauma. I have a hard bite, and that I pressed too hard on my toothbrush and used too hard of a bristle. Which said you can see the trauma in my teeth for they're cracked and all these things. But I wanted to tell you this morning, one of the things I was reading, and one of the things I want to explain to you, ISIS, just like Jesus, another similarity. I don't know they're divine healers, but Jesus studied in Egypt for how long? Yeah, and she is the light in the darkness as well. And before Catholicism and all of these 2,000-year-old timekeepers and all these other things came along, what were we? Free, connected with divinity and cosmos, right? Free from slavery, repressions, and systems. More of a harmony, yeah. And they say in Hawaii, was it? Hey Ali Ana Ke Kawake Kanaka. The land is chief, man is her servant. And Zapatista say the land belongs to those who labor it. So I think the combination of those two are great. But I remember a while back I said there was here at the Inglewood City Council, where I used to come and volunteer, and I was going through some things. And here at this coffee shop where I was sitting, there was a man named Mike Sandgren, and he was laughing about pushing a teenage girl on the street because she came in late or was non-compliant or something. So it was wintertime, and it was freezing. It was full of meth in that place, and none of them were out there doing honorable stuff. They were allowing the people to be surrounded by terrible things. And this is the same place I came in and I volunteered. And I spoke and I said, hey, we should have, no matter how much money you ask for, if you don't value the land and educate each other on how we're connected to these water sources and all these things, it doesn't matter how much money we get, but I think our values mean a lot. And what I propose to them is like environments like this, instead of putting them in hotel programs, as we put our people into housing like this and employ them, where they have small businesses on the bottom, where the same people who were once dependent on the community were actually selling goods and working at the same place where they lived. And so it would save on money for transportation, it would save on money, and it'd be actually incorporated into the community instead of a bystander looking at the community or the community looking at them. And so I was even out here trying to tell these youngsters, be careful how you conduct yourself, because these are going to be your customers one day. These are going to be your guests at your restaurant one day. And this is the community I was volunteering at, picking up trash in these rivers and all these things, going to City Inglewood Council. And this is where Mike Sandrin used to laugh and say, it's funny how we get to abuse these children, yeah? This is the same coffee shop. Mike Sandgren, Inglewood City Council. They love dogs out here, but they don't understand the environmental harms that they inflict with these dogs. But as long as you're able, and it's funny how much harm you can